Thank you. That's, what episode is this? You do know. You do know. You do know. It doesn't seem like we're recording. It does say record, innit?
23, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
Well,
something
'cause
like
we
that.
dropped 21. No, 22. No, it's 24. Because 22 was review of the year.
22. This is 23.
No, because we've already dropped one.
Yeah, this is 23 because 22 hasn't come out. 22 comes out next week. Just dropped 21.
Which one was the yearly review one? Are you sure that was not 22?
That was 21.
Was it 21?
It was 21. Because you even said 21. Can you do something for me? Remember? Because I just finished basically editing. Yeah, it's 21. That was 21.
I'm getting old.
That was 21.
What? So this is 20.
This is 23.
Yeah, 23, 2023, episode 23. Alright, listen.
Damn, what's going on?
Nothing, man. Bro.
Wait, let's start with the playlist first.
Yeah.
You said you want to be, because I'm going to try and make sure I remember all this sort of shit.
Yeah.
So we get it out there.
Cool.
So.
Well, rap first, yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of the way quickly. Quick.
Aye.
Oh, my days. I'm gonna add rap. I'm adding on Fredo Dayflow. Have you heard that tune?
I haven't heard it. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't listened. Is it
Listen
hard?
to it. Very hard. Let me add that now. What I've been having that on repeat since yesterday. Today's Friday, but we're filming on a Friday, so today's Friday the 13th. So it come out yesterday. I've had that on repeat.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, Fredo Dayflow. By now, everyone probably would have heard it. By the time this comes out, everyone would have heard it.
Man, it's gonna sound bad.
It
really came out like
hard.
Thursday. Didn't
Yeah.
it?
Come out yesterday evening. 7 o'clock.
Mine is FOMF by Absol.
Don't
And
say.
the album out since it came out still. Yeah,
So
FOMF.
FOMF. Oh,
Yeah,
Absol.
that one there, yeah, still.
And then
My R&B, ooh, this one's gonna be cheeky.
I'm gonna add Rehab in Paris by Brent Fires. I've been playing that bit. It's a tune still. It's one of my. No, sorry, Rehab is Rehab and Winter in Paris. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Brent Fires. I've been playing that quite a bit still.
Okay, you pick something.
And then go on. What are you saying?
Mine is woo. I'm gonna be R&B. I ain't even been in my R&B bag recently. I lied. Love Language, Scissor.
Tune, big tune.
Oh, bro, if I listen to the album, you know,
have you listened to it? Yeah?
I was
it's
playing
hard, isn't
FIFA
it?
and I just put it on my P5.
Yeah. Bro, I listened
that's
to
the best way to listen to albums, man.
Bro, I listened to it while I was editing. Yeah,
Bro,
so I was having the background.
Went through it twice. I can't lie, there was one song I was a bit confused. I thought it was Hannah Montana. When
I think I know what.
Thing.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
You
I
know
think I know
one?
what song you're talking about.
I had to turn off my. I had to pause the game and wait.
Yeah.
Is
She
this the same album?
sounded like a country song.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah,
a country type vibe.
I know a couple of the girls.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I thought. You know when you go on Spotify and you go to and you go on the song and you put go to radio.
You put good. Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. I was thinking, is this still Scissor?
I was bad. I know all the gothic, the alternate girls loved it, bro.
Yeah.
With the nose ring, we love the alt babes, man. We love them. But I love Language. Banger.
But yeah, man, what you been saying?
Literally, just getting ready to go back to uni. This
Oh
week.
yeah, you said you start on 18th.
Final semester.
18th, innit?
Yeah, 18th. So final semester.
And then what? Like when should you finish?
I believe April, May. But luckily,
You finish mad early.
we do. But luckily, it's because I do law, where people say it's easy. We don't have dissos in it.
Yeah.
So ours is a straight coursework. But when I say coursework, it's 2K, 3K. So
That's light.
yeah, it's light, but it's 3 different modules, 3K. So it's basically 9K. I'm basically writing a disso split into 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's what man's doing. So literally, man's on the final leg victory, bro, Nipsey. So I was trying to finish it, get this degree, birthday party, grad party, and then move on. Literally.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same old work, business. I got my website coming. I'm sneakandcollect.co.uk. That should be out by the end of this month. Really, I'm just putting all the final pieces to that, and then that should be out. And
Ladies, if you ain't noticed, Ben's grains beard that. Joining the big gang.
Oh my days! Imagine, yeah. How can someone said I look 25 yesterday?
No, you actually look mad old. Like
I look older, but this is the problem. Like,
no, but it's a good old. It's like because when I saw it, I was like, no, that's Ben. I was like, raw, like man, like Ben, you know?
Cause imagine, yeah, this was like sort of like the first time, going out with it. I was like, okay. So then, like, obviously, I was speaking to someone, blah 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 blah, and then she said, or they said, sorry, that I look 25, but in my head I was like,
but 25 is fun, but that's a compliment.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is that like the thing is about me that I always knew I could grow the beard. Easy. Yeah. Like I'm like my beard, like I've been getting a full face of hair because I'm naturally like quite hairy, innit? Yeah. From like birth, my mum's always said like I've been mad hairy. I grow hair quick, innit? So I've always had the full face of hair since like we were in like year 11.
Yeah, I remember.
So that I used to always have the full face of hair, and then I used to just shave it off and then have the goatee, just stick with the goatee. And this was like year 10, year 11. But in my head, I just didn't like it because it was uncomfortable. And as I got older, then I lost weight, and then I got the jawline. Yeah. I was like, let me just stick to the baby face, man. Baby face, let me just because and it was working for me. The baby face works. The baby face works, and plus this is the first time in my life I had a jawline because I've always been chubby. So then I was like, I don't need a beard, like, and plus a beard is like I don't struggle to grow a beard, so I can get it whenever I want, and then I can just shave it off whenever I want.
You don't have to pay £40 shipping for oil.
Yo, that's another thing now. I'm thinking, my boy was like, you're gonna send me beard oil. Do this.
There's beard,
and I know there's beard, like, and the thing is, yeah, you need to get it's quality in it. You need
it's quality,
and it costs money as well. So I'm like. Oh,
just go to a local hair store. Buy.
I'm thinking, yeah. Like I'm thinking when I go on holiday, do I want to keep this beard?
Yeah, man. When you go to Cancun, the ladies will love it.
No, but I'm thinking.
Mexico. They will love it.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
You looking spicy, little black boy. But they'll actually love it though. They actually love it. But yeah, like. Bro, I'm ready to finish. Like, do you know what it is? I can actually see the finish line. Like, you know when you start your final year, you're like, yeah, but first semester hits you. You're like, bruh. But now I'm done.
Especially now that it's like you're finishing this year. Obviously, because your final year you started last year, but you know that it's your final year, but you don't really think about the
2023.
Yeah, so, but now that we're in 2023, you know, it's soon.
It feels different, and do you know what it is for me? It's just a time of cleansing, like, bro, no distractions, no nothing, not even gallivanting. It's just me, my books, and this degree, bro. And then at the end of the day, like, it don't define me, but it's up to me what I get now. Like, there's actually no excuses, innit? So, I'm excited, bro. For this to be done.
For real. And then after that, you got the summer as well.
Summer, live life.
You can just live life.
Obviously, you got a 2-month holiday,
I keep telling you, I'm serious. You know about that.
Listen, man's there, bro.
We'll do it'll be something that's last minute.
Yeah.
Like we can start planning places where we want to go.
August.
In Europe. Yeah, like summer, July, August.
For sure.
And then I'll just book annual leave and shit with work.
I just want to shout out the viewers, bro. You might have been messing with.
Yeah, for real. And the TikTok, man. We made a new TikTok one, bro. We're on like 232 followers. And then we started again. Remember?
We have to restart because the TikTok
easily surpassed.
And our views are doing amazing. So you might you're watching, but follow
subscribe as well, man. We're almost on 100 subscribers. We're 87 subscribers.
But yeah, what I want to talk about quick, bro. I sent it to you today. Lori Harvey, bro.
Oh,
Lori Harvey, bro. Listen,
shout out Lori Harvey, man.
She's a beautiful woman. Listen, so she's beautiful. Ballon d'Or. She's a.
But the thing is, it's just.
This is again, it's not my business, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Pretty privilege works, and we spoke on this. I don't want to go over it. Like, this is evidence.
In her situation, pretty privilege wouldn't work.
No, I'm saying it works.
It never works.
I think so. I'm saying you're saying it from another. I'm saying it from the cause of because she's pretty. No one's pulled her up for being a.
No, but everyone is though. Everyone is.
You think so?
Everyone is.
They stay with their chest, but they don't.
Bro, look at the comment section. The only thing, though,
she's praised, man. No.
So I'll tell you why they praise her. Why? It's because how many times have you heard Lori Harvey even speak?
I heard her speak for the first time today.
That's what I'm saying. That's for the first time. I've only probably heard her speak 1 or 2 times max. Like you barely hit. and what have I always told you, yeah, off the cameras, yeah. And I've said this. I said this to my female friend, yeah, and she said the same thing. The girls in the comments or that are always online screaming this, that, and the other, yeah. Let's be real, and the ones that are complaining, a lot of the time they're not the ones getting what they want, and technically they don't have pretty privilege.
We know
the
that.
The girls that are getting privy, like Harvey, that have pretty privilege, they don't need to be in comments complaining and saying this and that because they're getting what they want. So why someone like her, cool, like she's getting around the block, she's dating all these actresses, rappers, ballers.
Yeah, because I want to go into that.
At the same time, sorry, like it's the way that she goes about it that you gotta admit she's a G. But at the same time, it was still a bit like it's still messy, but it's just the way she carries herself is what people face her. But at the same time, doesn't make it good.
Doesn't make it right.
But it's just the way she handles it. You have to respect it.
You know what I respect? The fact that she's. So someone said this to me, and I found it so.
And she keeps it classy.
Yeah, and I found it so profound. It was like, bro, the real flex and the real confidence is being able to be like comfortable being disliked.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, like they say they're confident, but they'll do anything.
They
to
do
be part of the
certain.
clique,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So with her, it's like, and I love what you said. Where it's like, bro, out of all the allegations that come of her online, offline,
I don't hear no subliminals.
You don't hear nothing.
You know, people do the slight subliminals.
Literally,
they'll
we
do
said
the
it,
emoji,
we say it in this social
the
media
IG post.
age where it's like everyone's got to get the view across. But my mom always says to me, like, Stephen, as long as you're strong in yourself, like, what do you have to prove to certain people?
You ain't got to prove something to no one, man.
Do you know what it is? Like, once you said it, I was like, you know what, yeah, man, actually don't hear from her.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, sometimes it's a bad thing, but she's woman enough. I don't want to say man, but
she knows herself.
She's a G enough to be like, bro, these man don't know half of what's going
on, which is facts.
They can't even date the caliber of guys that are coming for me.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, and the thing, that's what I'm saying. Like, the people that are speaking and commenting, yeah, at the end of the day, like, they can't even get the men that she's getting.
But I'm asking you this, yeah, honestly. Can you take a woman like that seriously?
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. She's a beautiful woman.
I wouldn't as well.
She's a beautiful woman.
Beautiful, sexy, fantastic,
she's a beautiful woman. But I've got to keep it 100. Just because her name's Louis Harvey, I'm not going to all of a sudden drop my guard down.
I got morals, man. You see, my issue with Damson, because I rate Damson. Bro, do you remember when, I think, was it a Drake party where there was a specific picture of him, Michael B. Jordan,
Giggs. I'm sure Giggs was there.
Yeah, Giggs.
This was recent, like last year.
This was like a couple months ago.
No, you talking about last year when Drake was surrounded by all like the basically UK man them. Like,
yeah, but it was early last year.
Dave was there as well.
Yeah, it was early last year. It wasn't. So
last year.
8 months. So I'm like, but again, we don't know where loyalty's lying. It's just a picture where it's like, if I see someone in the pic like that showing love, because they're showing love, and you know that's his girl. Me thinking, if I'm talking for Michael B. Jordan's side, I'm thinking, so this whole time were you plotting? Not that you were, but like
who Damson?
Yeah, because
doesn't mean he. But then again, just because they're in the same picture doesn't mean.
That's what I was saying. I don't know where loyalty's like. I don't know if they really G's like that.
Because I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Just because they're in the same industry doesn't mean that they know. No, they obviously will know of each other because they're both actors, big actors.
Black. No, I'm saying about black male actors in certain roles, Hollywood. They just seem like people that would be like, you know.
No, doesn't mean they're boys. Like that's like saying all rappers are friends. Just because you hear rappers on a tune together doesn't mean that they're boys as well.
No, true.
So it's I'd say the same thing.
But her roster is crazy though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if we're talking in terms of ultimate
Memphis
team,
Depay,
she's had team of the years, bro.
Future, that's what I'm saying.
I lied.
And the thing is, like, top of like the people that she dates, she dates the creme de la creme of the whatever industry the person's in.
Well, she's had 50 Shades of Black, bro. The whole spectrum. She started with the lighting in Memphis. She's getting darker and darker and dancing, bro.
That's fashion.
I'm telling you.
Facts.
The whole
Future,
Black rainbow.
Michael B. Jordan. And that's actually what's even fun. Deep it, yeah?
I saw Memphis made a rap song about her as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was even going to go to that. Imagine, Future, yeah? Imagine, she didn't say nothing, and Future's the one that's saying, tell about saying on the tune with 42 Dugg, tell Steve Harvey that he doesn't want her. She still kept quiet. She didn't say nothing. That's why I respect her. Because how many girls do we see now? Is next to none.
They're the quickest to talk, even when a rapper DMs them. Or it wouldn't even be a DM when they're trying to move to them.
They'll tweet something like, "Oh, these niggas in my DMs chatting this, that, and the other."
I don't want to go off topic. What was that girl that she went on Larry today? She was talking about, where's all the money from the fraud boys that they can't be doing fraud?
Oh, today.
And I was just like, bro, shut.
I don't listen to them. Girl.
Yeah,
I scroll past them. I told you already. Them ones I scroll past because it's like
a girl came on and said, fraudsters are better than trappers, but they don't show money. But the thing is, I looked at you and I said, realistically, what do you attract? What do you actually think you attract? And if you attract them, what are they using you for?
I always ask people, or I always say in my head when I hear something. You know when these things come on my phone, I ask myself like, are you really your type's type?
Are you really your type's type?
A lot of people need to ask themselves that question.
Bro,
it's just that simple.
But going on to Steve, like as a dad, because he's come out, because he spoke.
Oh yeah, what would you say if you?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
before I go into that, he said like, listen, I'm not saying that it's right. He said something wrong, I'm paraphrasing, but put in the comments if I'm wrong.
Don't expect him to go out there and alienate his daughter.
He was like, I'm not saying, but as long as they're respectful to me, because I think when Michael B one came out, he wanted that. He was for that.
Yeah, because he seems like a guy that you'd want your daughter to marry, like a genuine guy.
Well, but obviously with her past, she's a grown woman.
And she's still young as well,
But my thing is, even with Michael B Jordan, like. They broke up, but it wasn't like they broke up. Like
he seemed more. Yeah, he seemed heartbroken.
He seemed like
she seemed stone cold. She was like, oh, okay, on to the next one.
I know the feeling like every man's got that one.
What, that they regret?
The one that.
Yeah.
The one that.
I feel like that was him.
And that was her for him. Yeah, that was him for her.
Because them two were going on dates, yachts.
I still,
holidays,
even in my mind right now,
pictures,
like, it remind me of like, that
all the girls everyone was reposting them on their IG stories anytime they post a pic together and they're matching.
No, and they look good together. I'm not gonna lie.
No, they did. They looked amazing together. I'll keep it 100.
The DNA would have been immaculate.
Bro, I'm telling you, the kids. I'm telling you,
kids, bro, set for life, bro.
I'm telling
you, modeling job. So I can't lie. At first, I was like, but then, as a dad, you see me, I would chat to her. I would honestly chat to her because I feel like. Not I felt as a dad, but I feel like there's certain things as a dad from a male's perspective side.
Yeah, of course.
I will be like, listen, I'm not saying they see you as this or you should think they see you as this, but as a woman, there's something you should hold, cherish, and for me, what's it called? When you're not too, a lack of accessibility is attractive.
Yes, yeah.
That's something you need to understand.
Like being that exclusivity.
Yeah, exclusivity.
Like being someone that's not really. You're not really like if people look at you, they wouldn't be able to connect you to too many people like that.
Listen, I want to be real here. I want to tell girls that listen, a lot of guys will run game. They want to get the D, do this. Like every man's been wrong for that. But my thing is like, what makes girls attracted to a lot of the man them is if she's someone where we don't feel like.
But so I tell you what, okay, I know, go on. Finish what you're gonna say.
If it's someone where we don't feel like this is something that's community or like.
Yeah, but let's keep it 100 though. Yeah, when you do the maths, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If guys want to go around, because I gotta keep 100. If guys want to go around, if guys want to go around and be going around doing this thing, that thing, this thing, that thing, yeah. With every single thing, but at the same time want to find women, whatever. Girls, ladies, whatever. Yeah, if they want to go around and do bare things with them, yeah, and then they want to settle down with a girl that hasn't been run through, but the majority of guys are doing all these things.
I agree.
How are you gonna expect to find someone where everyone's gonna be where all the girls are gonna be?
We live in a world of double standards because there's some double standards that favour us, some double standards that favour them. Like I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm gonna keep her a buck. And honestly, unfortunately. The world is like that where...
Especially...
And that's why I said women and men, we need to be honest with each other.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's like, bro, there's double standards that favour each of us. And I was talking to my female friends about this. We were talking about how, obviously, I was on FaceTime with my female friends and they were like, the whole black woman, white guys, black women, like black... So I was
What's wrong with that though?
No, there was nothing wrong with that. But what we were talking about is she was like, they basically said to me, they feel like black women go to more white guys because they feel more respected, and it's a thing where like black men just don't like black women anymore.
No, that's to me that's bullshit. They need to stop the
say. I pulled them up on it. Obviously, they're my friends, but me, when someone makes a statement, we have this conversation. I always say, okay, what's your evidence? What's your reason?
Yeah,
because don't just make a wild claim.
That's what annoys me about all these claims online. Yeah, and the thing is, I scroll past them. Sometimes the few of them I might listen to, but then it all ends up being the same shit. Is that Why can't people just be happy with someone because they genuinely find this person attractive and they like spending time with this person, and this person basically makes that person feel happy? Why has everything got to be about these undertones or like these agendas? Like, what if like the girl met this guy and she didn't expect to like him, but then as they were going out getting to know each other, they genuinely liked each other? Why has everything got to be because of this and that?
I get it. No, but to be fair to my friends though, like, you see a black woman, they have to be defensive a lot of times, just not even from black men, just society in general, how they treat them. So when I speak to them, they were more coming from the side of like, when they see black men with white women, or like they're giving the reasons for why they like white women, they're never saying I like white women for this. They're degrading black women. So they'll say,
now that's wrong. Yeah, but at the same time, I do see a lot of guys that genuinely just like a girl because they like the girl. But then people automatically, and I laugh when they say about how they like the snow bunnies. Yeah. But it's cool, it's jokes. It's funny. Cool, we run jokes, but at the same time, it's like not every guy. Now the guys that are doing it, the guys that are saying, I like her because she's not like, for example, black women. That's wrong. Like, there's no need to do that. No, because you shouldn't have to do that anyways. Because
if we're gonna have a conversation, I have to be honest. I said to them, I agree with you, especially when they say the black women have attitude and the anger. And
all girls have attitude, man.
But what I said is to the extent of, but let's be real. I don't even like. I think Latinas are fine, but I wouldn't go for them. But when man them talk about Latinas, what's the first thing they like about them?
I don't know, like their
bodies. Like they're spicy. I'm just saying my guys that say anyway. Let me speak for my guys. They always say, "Oh yeah, they love that."
I can't lie. So I tell you what's so crazy, funny. My guys said that they love that from black girls.
This is what I'm saying. Like
so. And all girls have attitude. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. It's just black girls that have attitude. All girls have attitude.
Especially my guys that are white girls. I don't care about. But I was like, man, them. If you like white girls, I will clown you, but it's fine. Like, you like or you like. I'm just gonna clown you.
Bro, we do all the time. But we might even.
Don't come to me with that. All girls have attitude, because to some extent, man, them even like a little bit of attitude here and there. We're not saying attitude as in like, all
the time. But the point where you're fucking annoying.
But we generally like it. But at the same time, I feel like it's a difference with black men with attitude. Black women, sorry. I don't think, like you said, all women have attitude.
Listen, if the girl's pretty. If the girl, no. Actually, no. Because I was speaking with the man them yesterday about this when we went out. If it goes back to pretty privilege. If you're not pretty and you got attitude, stay calm. It's that simple. That's how me and the man them think. If the black girl's fine and she's got attitude, cool. We can let it run.
I love it.
If the Latina girl's is he a dead Latina thing and you got attitude, close your mouth. Don't talk.
She looks like.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but that's why for me, and now of course I get what you're saying because there's man them that are weird that feed into the stereotypes and all that. But for me, if you're clean, it's that simple.
But I'm coming from the point of where it's like, I don't think when it comes to a black woman, again, people can quote me on this, I don't think it's attitude. I think it's more from a point where, and we know this from having Nigerian parents or mums, they have a standard. And what I mean by that is, black women won't let you get away with stuff. Like, they'll call you out on stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's, again, I'm not saying all other races don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, particularly black women, they will let you know how they feel, and that's how we've been. But if you're in a Nigerian household, like even when you're angry, your mom will say, "Why are you crying? Why?" Like, we're forced to communicate even when we don't want to.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a generational a race thing where black women, like, we're not taught, like, if we feel something, we'd rather tell them than just, because to me, I think you should be scared of me when I'm quiet, like when I'm vexed and I'm quiet, bro. But I feel like with black women, it's something where what people say is attitude is them saying, no, I have a standard. Just because you do this don't mean I'm happy. If I want this, I'll tell you. So man them who, again, let's be honest, a lot of man them are lazy. They want to be in a relationship situation where they don't have to do a lot.
It's easy for them. But everyone wants that.
Everyone wants that.
You think I want stress in a relationship?
Not to an extent where, like, they can get away with certain stuff that they know.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah. But I'm talking about most black women, like, if if they say you're acting like a bum, they'll say, my nigga, you're acting like a bum.
Yeah.
They will. But I'll be real, other races won't do that. They'll be like, because, bro, I saw something that came out today, was it yesterday, where a white girl was on a podcast, a boy girl. Yeah. She was like, oh, I can't lie. I don't know if you see the video where she was like, oh.
Is that the one that was fetishizing?
Yeah, which was fetishizing.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
She said she can't go a couple days without black.
Yeah. I was just like 6 weeks or something like that. Yeah, but that's weird.
6 weeks. She said she can't go more than 6 weeks without some black input. So I was like,
but
no, but it's the thing. We can't
it's the thing. I know it's the thing, but the thing is like, cool. But at the same time, like,
that's crazy.
No, it's weird. It's weird. It must have been beginning of the summer holidays, end of the summer holidays. I need something. She's a quick injection of chocolate.
Chest, you know. And, you know what? We were talking to you.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? It's because
footprint is real, you know. I don't understand people that just come online and just be doing.
It's mad. It's wild. But it's one of the things where people just came and listen about what they're saying.
She's trying to get on Love Island, I'll be real. She's probably trying to get on Love Island.
Nah, that's mad. Nah, she looks old. She's a bit old though. She looks old.
Love Island's like most of the time like 18 or 19 to like 33, 4.
Yeah, how old is she?
I don't know. But them man age like fried rice.
Oh, milk. Fried rice? Oh.
The day after, they just expire, bro.
Milk.
Them man age like milk, bro. But,
no, but to be fair, yeah, I hear what you're saying, innit? Like, for me, like, it's simple as ABC. Like, I always say it, like, if you're good looking, you're good looking at the end of the day. Like, I told you about, bro, I told you already, bro, when me and my boys are out, yeah, and, like, sometimes, even when good-looking girls are giving attitude and we feel like if you're just being rude, yeah, I don't care how, like, sometimes if you're just being damn right rude, we'll pull you up on it.
We'll pull you up.
We don't care. If you've got to be, even sometimes the pretty girls whereby it's like, calm down, like, relax yourself, like, like you're not the only pretty girl in this environment.
Your prettiness don't give you that much leverage.
It doesn't, for us to be disrespected like that. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So I hear what you're saying in terms of, because I do hear it with man them saying about the Latino things, or they may see a certain demographic of girls act away, and then when there's black girls that do it,
it's seen as
but at the same time, to me, at the end of the day, like, I've still got levels of respect. So I don't care what race you are.
I think that's what it is when we go back to our convo, the main one we said about Lori Harvey and us not going for girls like that. Because for me, I'll be real, I can say with chest, I don't feel like, maybe she feels like she's respecting herself, Lori.
Because how the way she goes about
it. But on the outside, nah. And you know, let's be honest.
No, but there's girls like
I said to my boys, to me,
yeah.
Again, you might not have cheated this guy, you might not have done nothing, yeah. But let's say I know that you've had some sexual relations with a boy I know that's my friend. I put like +5 on that.
Yeah, no. I say this. Actually, for me, obviously, I'm not ignorant to think that, like, I'm not dumb. Like, I know girls lie at the end of the day. Girls gonna lie to try. No, it's fact, bro.
Everyone lies.
Recently, I was hearing a girl saying, "Oh, the only person I've slept with is my ex-boyfriend, and that's my boyfriend from school, this, that, and the other." Come to find out, she slept with multiple other people, and in my head, I'm thinking, and the thing is, it's the same person that was like. Anyway, let me not even go into that, but like, you get where I'm going in it. Like, some girls tend to lie about their exclusivity because they don't want to be seen as a type of way. But in my head,
the truth always comes out, man.
Exactly. One, that, and the thing is that, like I said, I'm not ignorant. I know that at the end of the day, everyone's probably done something with someone at the end of the day. We've all been there. Like, especially when you get to a certain age.
And this is a world of information. Information is not hard to find anymore.
Yeah. So I'm as simple as long as you haven't gone with anyone that I know or certain man that I know of. And the thing is, I basically got the network whereby like I can ask 1-2 people, who's this? All of a sudden, boom, I can get information on the person, and that's me keeping it 100. It's that simple. If I know that you haven't been with anyone that I know or that I know of, then you're good. It's that simple, because I ain't gonna start saying, oh, because at the end of the day, I've said already, I'm not asking you how many guys you slept with. That's childish to me. I don't need to do that. Like, I'm too grown to be having them sort of conversations. I can't, like, when girls even ask me that question, it's childish to me.
I'm 50-50 with that.
It's short, bro,
No, I don't ask them, but I'm saying
I had a girl ask me
there's
that.
a number, no, but everyone's got a limit, man.
Yeah, I know, but what? So no, but at the same time, you'd not, but you know though.
I'd know before I chat to her.
No, but that's the thing that it goes back to my point.
Yeah.
I can ask a couple guys, do you know this person?
Yeah.
And because of
DBS check
because of the that's what I'm saying.
The DBS check
they'll run it, and then I'll get
done.
information on the person.
Yeah, the DBS check
it's that simple. So
sometimes I even ask them after I got the DBS check on purpose to check.
Yeah. So even that's what I'm saying. So a link. So if that thing comes clear, then that more or less gives me an idea that she probably hasn't even done it because from me. Yeah, from
my sources,
I can like more or less they know like, and another thing I say as well is that like if let's say for example like they've been running around with guys that are like of like a certain standard, a weird like a lower standard in a way, like not to even sound cocky, but like that are like weirdos or
sometimes
like,
it's even like
shit. Sometimes
you're
it's
too
even
good.
off-putting.
Like, they're too good. No, I mean there's some girls that you see the guys they've been with for like you're too good for that guy.
Yeah. But at the same time,
that's such a red flag for me. Yeah, I'm like,
because it kind of puts me off into their.
Because I'm thinking, what did he?
Because even sometimes, like for example, like girls might even see you with a certain type of girl, and then they might like they'll feel the type of way, but then they'll be like, oh, okay, like she's actually kind of cute still, and then they'll hold you slightly in a higher regard. Even if it's your female friend, or something like that.
And they did the whole thing. I was like, oh, so who's that little girlfriend you're with?
Yeah.
Bro, we know all your moves.
Yeah. Like I said, like I'm not running around asking girls, oh yeah, how many guys used to? Because at the end of the day, like if I like you, I like you. And I said this, I was having this conversation with my boys like a couple, like maybe like a month ago or something, whereby it's like you're gonna get like, listen, when we're all older and we're married, at the end of the day, no one's got time for the 40-year-old that's gonna be saying, oh, you know what? Like I slept with her, or I did a thing with her 20 years ago. We don't care, bro. Like we don't care. Like she's happy. She's got a family. She's got kids.
We don't care.
No one cares about what you did with her 10, 20 years ago, like when we were younger in our past. No, but it's facts though.
No, we don't care.
No,
sometimes you're right.
Because at the end of the day, someone's gonna end up wifing all these girls.
There's a limit to a certain body.
Of course.
Also at the same time, if it's after a certain period of time, you just gotta be adult yourself and be like, bro, we're all young.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
No, like, I do agree.
Obviously, because when everyone's younger, we're thinking, yeah, I want a girl that's innocent, that's done nothing with no one. But then you get to the age, obviously, there's still guys or girls that think like that. But you just have to get to the point. You have to be mature enough to understand that everyone's done something with someone.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so like you're just gonna have to live with it.
Speaking of maturity. Bro, can we get rid of Ix, please? I'm just tired. Tired. Like in because I wrote this down. In 2023, we need to get rid of talking stages and Ix.
I thought you were gonna say dicks there. Pause.
Talking stages and Ix. I didn't say that, bro.
I thought it sounded like you said that.
Nah, I just started best. Talking stages and Ix.
Listen. But it annoys me when people, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get to know bro. No. Just ask your mum to find your wife.
No. Yes, mum. Mom, I'll happily take one from Nige.
Would you?
Yes.
I'm good, man.
Bro, there's some fire babes.
Looks and everything, man. Looks and everything, man.
Bro, listen.
Looks and bro, I'm telling you, based on experience, you really listen. This is another thing as well. Listen, I was speaking to my other boy about this as well after training on Wednesday.
No cap. I'll take a girl from Nige.
Listen, I'm telling you, yeah. Looks, I'm telling you, bro.
Not everything though.
Yeah, I've had to learn the hard way. Looks is not everything, bro.
Every guy.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Some guys haven't really learned it.
No, they've learned it, but they're addicted to it, man.
They may have had a little experience, but then they thought, no, that's calm. I can still find another 10 thing.
No, but why I said let's get rid of it, bro, I just want, from now on, even if I pop up or DM a girl, I'm gonna say I want to marry you, bro.
Oh, what, you're straight off the jump? I'm looking for someone to marry.
I
can't lie, that annoys me from a girl. When girls say that, it's annoying.
Marry. I'm gonna say,
like, just take things slow, man.
I wanna marry you, bro. Because I don't listen.
But I feel you. I feel you because I get bored
about certain like
asking their favorite color. No, we always hear. Yeah.
No, because at the end of the day, like both sides know the game to the point where we're not even gaming each other. We're just wasting each other's time. Sometimes it's like I said to you, if I haven't linked, if we've been talking and I haven't seen you within the first 2 weeks, forget about it.
No, but what if you're busy?
No, but that's the difference.
Actually, no. To be fair, like you're at uni, so you could probably make. Yeah.
No, but even on a cash thing, like you just be like, it doesn't have to be a date. It could be a link.
Yeah, just like, a little link up. Yeah, I feel you.
First 2-3 weeks, if I haven't linked you, forget about it. Man.
I feel you. I feel you.
Realistically, and this is what I was saying again. I was saying phone call with my girls, and I said I don't think it's black men that don't like black women. I think it's y'all was setting unrealistic standards. So I was talking to my boy about
that conversation's irritates me.
It's irritating.
I hate having conversations.
I know. Let's talk about unrealistic standards. Cool. The average wage in UK, don't quote me on this, but it's about 21 to 23k.
Well, slightly more. Is that 24?
Last time when I looked, I looked at, I think it was 23.5, but 24.
Yeah, it's basically 24.
Girls are saying, oh.
Listen, don't let Instagram fool you, man.
No, I know, but
it looks like
6 figures, 5 figures, if a man's not earning 100k annually. But I'm like, even if you earn 40k, you're in the top 5% of UK earners.
Crazy.
If you're earning 50k, you're in the top 2%. Anything
that's after tax.
That's after tax. But still, 50k to girls, I'm like, oh, it's just 50. If you're earning anything plus 50k, you're in the top 0.1%. So, and let's look at this. We're 3%, 3 point something, but we're technically 3% of population, black people. Yeah. And 2% of that, or nearly 3% of that is women. So there's less men than women.
Yeah. That's another thing as well.
So I'm like, okay, now we've set the spectrum. We've set the spectrum.
Painted the picture.
We've painted the picture.
Yeah.
What strokes are you? What man like? What?
No, but do you know what it is? Yeah. And the thing, like,
you know what I mean?
I keep referring back. It's funny that you're saying all this because, like, I keep referring back. It links to what I was kind of saying, my boy, like this week. That it's kind of like we're gonna get to the point whereby watch. I keep. No. That happened. That's gonna happen. But we're gonna get to the point where everyone's gonna get old, and everyone that was setting these unrealistic standards,
they're gonna be single, broke. Yeah,
they're gonna be lonely. They most likely will be like
forehead wrinkles.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, and that's why I'm like, and it goes back to what I just said in terms of like, for example, guys on the other hand setting this unrealistic standard whereby they want to be going around having sex with bare girls, but at the same time you want a girl that's calm and that ain't that with no one. And then if every guy is doing this, how are you gonna expect to do a thing with a girl that's not been touched by no one when everyone's doing? Bro, everyone's running through everyone. I'm
not saying this woman. Man, them say they want this.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, bro, like you said, are you your type one? But secondly, the standard you're setting for other people, check yourself.
Can you even meet that standard?
Can you meet that standard? Like to me, this is why I said I was talking to another one of my female friends where there was this one girl. I'm not gonna bring her name on TikTok, but. If you know her, innit? She talks bears a relationship. I think you know her. I'll send a couple of her TikToks to you where she talks about men all the time.
Them sort of girls I don't listen to.
Bro, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard I say in my chest. She said she has a 6 p.m. rule. You want to guess what that is?
What is it? What 6 p.m. as in like what is it? 6 p.m. rule?
She says if you're linking her after 6 p.m. or it's a date, even if she's planned it. You have to sort her ride home. If that's Uber, if you're driving her home.
Yeah, then someone like her. See, people like that though, I don't pay no mind because at the end of the day, if you want to set that standard for yourself, cool. But I'm not paying you no mind.
You have to pay my Uber. You have to pay or drive me. Even if I live in West and we're in East, you have to drive. I was like, are you crazy? Or
I don't know.
Are you a delinquent?
I can't lie. You see them. That's the thing. Listening to these people online, it will drive you crazy. It will drive you. Yeah, you're wasting your brain. So listening to these people.
No, but my issue. Do you know what it is? Because I sent it to her and I was like, "What do you think?" She was like, and I was glad when I was like, "I can't lie. I understand when men say like girls just come on just to talk rubbish." And you know what she even said? What made me laugh? She was like, "She's not even pretty enough to be talking like this."
Who said that? Me?
No, my friend. My female friend I was talking to.
There's quite a load of them that you sent that to me aren't pretty enough to be talking like that.
No, but listen, bro, if you see me and Ben, we just laugh. Or because, do you know what me and Ben always say to each other? It's only on social media you will see conversations come up that don't happen in real life.
Bro, I've tweeted this
what
before.
What is a 6 p.m.
Everyone's saying this and this online, but then outside is a different story, bro.
And you know the funny thing is, she said, well, you guys have been asking for this about the 6. No one has asked you about the 6 p.m. rule. No one even knows what that is. Because most of the time, if you're linking, if it's a proper.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. I feel like, and it still annoys me that you're coming online to say you're this, yeah, but it's to make it's to look a certain way, and it goes back to what I've been saying, or what I always say is that, like, listen, it's not everything online you believe. People are trying to look a certain way. Guys are trying to look a certain way. Girls are trying to look a certain way. They're trying to look like they're of this standard. Whereas really and truly,
together for over 30 years, bro. I've never seen them talk about anything 50-50 related, bro. Anything you pay this, I pay this, or anything. Oh, I want soft, bro. This is not a thing, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell people, like you said, certain conversations happen online that are only online. These aren't real. Like,
and that's what annoys me. Everyone will have these. Everyone will have these, and that's what annoys me. Is
these aren't real conversations. Like, people don't talk about this stuff in real life, and I'm confused. I'm genuinely thinking, like, bro, do you actually think you're living? What's that Facebook thing called? The metaverse. You think you're living in
bro,
Sims?
Everyone's wasting their time having these conversations. I'm thinking, and the thing is, yeah, a lot of the conversations that, or the people that are having these conversations, yeah, is like, you can't even relate to it. You're not even on that standard,
bro.
You can't relate. You even said it last episode, or is it last episode, where people are talking about stuff, but are you even qualified to even be speaking about what you're talking about?
Talking about all these self-proclaimed, I'm a relationship guru. Bro, give me a break, bro.
You're talking to a single person.
Bro, we said in last episode, that girl that was doing all the men, bro, she's happily in a relationship, engaged. Most of these...
all these is false prophets. I call all these people are false prophets to me. You're coming online spreading this.
Cole, man.
They're false prophets. They're coming online spreading all this information, flipping, contaminating people's brains.
Stick to your own, bro. Like you
just
said,
for views.
The average salary is 25k.
I'm telling you, bro.
Some people's biggest job they've had is Amazon warehouse, and there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, bro,
the hustle.
Realistically, like, what do you think you're going to be doing?
That's why I'm so big on. Don't let no one trick you out of your position. It's that simple, bro. I keep telling guys all the time. I told them all the time. Do not let no one trick you out of your position. Me and Ben are going to be real.
When men love, we love hard. When women love, they love even harder.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff you're talking about, they won't care, bro. They will love you. They'll do the.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Girls and guys will say one thing online, but then behind closed doors,
We've all done it.
Everyone's doing.
We said it because we've done it. I've done it, bro. I've been a soft. I'm a soft.
I still am when I like the person.
Bro. Certified lover, man.
Yeah, I say that all the time, bro. I say it to the man.
She about to stay, Judy. The daddy's not around.
Bro, TSU.
Hey, bro.
TSU.
I'm there, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm there. Like, fam.
And at the end of the day, everyone. And at the end of the day, no matter how everyone wants to say their heart's chrome-hearted or they're cold-hearted. This and the other. Yeah, like at the end of the day, everyone loves love. At the end of the day, love's one of the best things in the world. Everyone would love to experience love, like at some point in their life, forever from the same person.
I've never understood. But bro, I want to say something quickly. I know you've seen the whole
what now?
UK girls aesthetics.
There's another irrelevant conversation. But go on. You know, listen. Everyone knows.
I'm talking about this from a certain perspective, right?
I can't lie. I don't really. I know the few common dresses that I see, but at the end of the day, like,
we don't care. We don't say, man.
As long as and even it even goes back to, like, for example, the black woman and white man thing that you mentioned. Like, a lot of guys, we don't care. Just stay. Girls care more about these irrelevant stuff to me.
These come from female. They come from women Twitter spaces, bro. I'm pretty sure that's where they come from.
I make sure that I mute them stuff so that they don't come on my algorithm because I don't need to hear about them stuff.
But do you know why?
But I've been seeing it on TikTok, bro. Go on.
Bro, imagine you this type of trackie. I see you wear it. Man then will say, "Hey, yo, bro, this is hard. Where can I get it from?" The man then will say, "Yeah, I got it from here." Do you ever hear a man say, "Come on, bro, why are you trying to copy me?" Do you know how many guys do you know that own tech fleeces? Have you ever seen another bro go up to another bro and be like, "Yo, bro, why are you trying to copy my tech fleece?"
Like, it's a tech fleece. It's like it's a generic just tracksuit.
It's a track. And the funny thing is, the girls that work, because I'll be honest, I was bored one night, so I watched the whole thing. Sorry
to cut you off. The girls are gonna now be hearing you talking and us talking and be like, "You're sassy." Whoever, if you actually think that, shut the fuck up. Honestly, because I can hear it. I can hear it already.
But they don't know how to spell sassy,
bro. It's been pissing me off. You don't understand.
I ain't got time. Social media buzzwords.
I ain't got time to be.
When was the last time you heard sassy in real life before the TikTok trend?
No, bro. A girl tried to say that to me. I said, listen.
When was this?
yesterday, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying before it became a trend.
Oh, before.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I never heard
heard
that.
That's what I'm trying to tell.
I never heard it before.
These are all fake. Social, people living in the metaverse.
She said it to me. I said, listen. I'm not one of these online guys. Like, I may have a podcast. You might find me on your algorithm on TikTok. But listen, don't associate that word with me.
These are not real words.
This word that you just discovered. Calm down.
Calm down.
Relax. Because I was at like. If I'm being honest, I can tell you're feeling me, but calm down. Like, I'm not even trying to sound. No, I'm not trying to sound cocky because I keep it 100. Where she's trying to, where she's trying to do the whole. It's banter. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm like, just calm down, like we're grown adults, Because the minute you do stuff like that, it comes across as childish to me, and I hate children.
Like, bro, that's not
I don't hate children.
I don't think that was in the dictionary realistically, like, bro. Until TikTok,
you know when you go on Google and it shows like how much a word's being used, like for example, pandemic in the 1920s was never used. All of a sudden, when it comes to 2020, that's sassy. Now all of a sudden.
But I forgot what
the aesthetic
trend.
Thing, aesthetics.
Well, this is my issue. Like I said, man, them have never done that because, bro, I don't think this is a woman's issue. But like, we don't gatekeep one. Like, bro, how can I go to another man and tell him someone that's in JD, in Nike, in
generic
Asylum is generic? But my issue, what I found it funny was someone saying they're copying someone, but the girl that was allegedly being copied, she's just trying to copy Jada Wade. Like, you look exactly how Jada Wade and them man dressed, bro. But this is what I'm trying to tell people. At the end of the day, we all get inspired from someone.
I was literally going to say, guys get the inspiration from certain
Bro, I go on League Fits, NBA, if you go down the tunnel, I see what they're wearing, I'm like, that looks hard.
What's his name?
Bro, we all do the same
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's.
Shea, the best dresser though. Him and Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Oh no, I'm not really them. I'm not. I ain't got the XP to. I told you, I ain't got the XP to be doing flair, man.
The flares.
I ain't got that, man. I ain't got that.
No, but Shea does the flare thing though.
No, certain fits he got a hard, but
do you know what he's hard at? Boy, his jackets, like, you know them pop, like he's got that.
Yeah. No, his jackets are hard, but it's just some of the flares. Just not me. They're just not me.
I can't lie, I'm rocking the flare. I'm getting into them now still.
The only thing is, so I tell you one thing I do now. I just keep it simple at the end of the day. Because whatever's hard is hard. It will last whatever trend that's right.
Do you know what it is?
I feel like the flare thing is just a trend at the end of the day.
No, it is because it was back in style before.
Everything comes. Fashion is like comes full circle, innit? So,
but it's funny because it's like we always said it, but it's the shoe that makes the fit, bro.
Yeah.
If everything is simple,
I feel like if you could have a good shoe and a good like your tops or whether it's your hoodie or your jacket.
The trousers could always be a bit monochrome. They can always be a bit,
or calm. You can just put on a calm pair of jeans. But if you got a hard crep and then you drop up with a nice jacket, nice hoodie or t-shirt, or whatever,
bro,
you're good.
But so talk about, because then I was like, cool. There's no way these girls are saying they copy each other when how many people shop in PLT? How many people shop in?
Yeah, bro.
But I was just like, cool, like, fam. This is why the black community is not taken seriously, bro. Because how did this turn into an argument that went on social media?
Oh, and that's I was gonna say the same thing. But the same conversation that we just had about all these standards and all this shit, like, it's so dumb because a lot of people are having these conversations on the black community, but then you're not qualified to be having these conversations. And then everyone. And the thing is, you know, when everyone's having these arguments, we don't come to a final conclusion, or not even we, because I don't even divulge in these combos.
There's never
there's never like a finish line whereby you end as, okay, this is really what it is. You're still arguing. It's like you're wasting your energy online, typing, going over, and the thing is that how are you arguing over what people are wearing, what other people are wearing? Like, I just can't, like.
But my thing is, this is why I say girls, I mean, we're all hypocrites, but women in this sense are hypocrites. You remember when they were getting on to us saying, man, them wear tech fleece everywhere, all my days they wear tech fleece today, they must want to marry in the tech fleece. This Alaji World tracksuit that's coming up, bro.
Oh, you're taking a mic.
What? Is that what it's called?
I said Yagi World, bro.
What's it called?
Yagi World. I've never seen a girl wear it in real life, you know.
I've seen couples. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's like, okay, let's say we come from the women's side. If I have go to a woman and say, is this the only piece of attire you wear? Because now it's the whole trend now.
And that's the first time you've seen them wear it.
No, but I'm just saying, because remember back then they used to be like, oh, what? You must be like the other guys, you know what they say about guys in tech fleeces. But I'm like, I don't care what you wear.
Yeah.
I really don't care what you wear. Me personally, I don't like the allergy thing. I've told you, I don't.
Yeah.
If she wants to drop it,
like as long as it looks hard on you,
and as long as you have the.
Oh yeah, the circumference.
Yeah, the XP. The circumference.
The XP. That's what I'm saying. No, but that goes with like clothes in general though. There's certain stuff that will drop.
Your size.
Yeah, there's certain clothes that will drop on a certain man of a certain like stature or a certain body type. Then it will on another guy with a certain body type. Like, and it's not to like body shame or anything like that.
It's true.
It's just
go on your body. Yeah.
There's certain things, like you said, like you could probably. I've told you already. You could drop the flares. Me, I can't see myself dropping it. Some people will think that I can, but personally, when I look at it, I think I can't. But someone like you, when I look at it on you, I feel like, yeah, that's hard. You can do that. Yeah. At the end of the day, so it's like, at the end of the day, not everything's for everyone.
No.
That's one thing people have to understand. Obviously, there's gonna be people that are sensitive that are gonna complain but at the end of the day, just wear what you want to wear, innit? But at the same time, like you said, just know your size and.
Know your size, but I just find it funny. Like, again, why can't we keep things private in the black community? Like, why did this have to become World War IV on this girl trying to copy my style?
It's just there's always a new thing. There's always a new thing online, man, and it's always a dumb, irrelevant conversation, and it annoys me, man, because like it just makes me think like. Is this what really life is? Like, you lot are really having arguments over this, and I always say it in a random as like for example, them conversations like we don't really have because it's like at the end of the day, those conversations aren't going to help us. They're not going to benefit us in the long run. At the end of the day, there's certain convos that, and I think I even tweeted about it, that there's certain convos that I be having now that made me sort of realize like how small-minded the people that I used to talk to back in the day. Because the convos that I'm having now, and I know for a fact, the convos that I'm having now, as a 22-year-old, I know that most guys that are probably even older and guys that are younger or around about the same age aren't having them convos with their boys that me and my boys are having. And that's what I like about the circle I have, and that's why you see me roll the circle I have at the end of the day, because like, cool, we may divulge in the little chit chat here and there, like I said about, for example, like the girls and the guys and this, that, and the other, but. At the end of the day, like, we got goals to achieve. We got a life to live. At the end of the day, all this online talk about, it's funny. Like, I don't get it twisted. Like, social media, like, it's fun. I get it. Like,
and I love how you said circle, because you know what the funny thing about circle is? Your circle can either give you space to grow or strangle you.
Bro, facts.
Deep it, bro. A circle can actually give you space to grow or strangle you. Because what people don't understand about a circle is like, they just think it's shape, but as I see as a circle, I want it to be expanded, not in terms of I have to have more friends. Yeah. But I want the circle to be something of productivity. Is the circle actually allowing you to grow, or is the circle strangling you, like you're just stuck in this one place, bro? And that's what niggas need to understand. It's like, bro, as I've grown up in this uni thing, I was talking to one of my friends today, and they were like, oh, so what? Final semester, what? You ready? I was like, I'm not even ready, but I'm trying to finish. Yeah. You're going to miss everyone you met. And I was like, do you know what it is? Respectfully, nah. Like, no, but it's not even.
Listen,
when you learn that there's a reason for everyone in your life. Yeah. And this one thing God has told me is like, listen, not everything you encounter you have to attach yourself to. There's temporary people in your life, and that's okay.
Just for the they're just there for the moment. They're needed for the moment.
You gotta learn same way. Like there's experiences I go through, but it's up to me to decide. Okay, do I keep suffering from this, or do I learn from it and then move on? Like, there's always temporary stuff in your life. So that's why I try to tell people, like, when you look at your circle, like I just said, is it restricting you, is it allowing you to grow?
I'm telling you.
At the end of the day, I always say I have a love for the people I met in uni. We did them late night sessions in the library, and grant. But realistically, we had in common was in the same lecture.
You're just part of the journey, each other's journey.
Listen, we're cool. We don't have to force a friend, and
you don't have to.
That's why I try to tell people, like, it's okay to not be like, real confidence is being okay being disliked, because not everyone in the world can like you. And I've always said it to Ben, if everyone likes you, I can't trust you.
You're weird. Yeah,
you're weird. Like, if everyone likes you, because where your loyalties lie, and it don't mean you're a bad person, bro. It's just the world we live in. Like, not everyone's gonna like you. Some people watch you to hate on you.
Keep hating. I love it. It's part of life,
bro. Like, it's so funny to me. Like, it's so funny to me, and I think one thing I've matured in as well is like realizing that, well, this whole big friendship group thing we had going on back in the day, Oh,
I'm so happy because I got these things sort of early in a way. Like for example, it's funny when you're 18 about to go uni, you're thinking about I'm gonna go to these parties, this, that, and the other. But I'd be so real, and it's not even to look a certain type of way or make anyone seem like lesser than me. But I was like, the way I looked at uni, I was like, cool, uni's just another stepping stone. Let me just go into uni, handle my business, and leave. And then I don't get it twisted. I was still going out with the man. I stayed in London. I didn't feel the need to move out. I was never gonna move out. But I was just like, uni, I'm going to uni to handle my business, get my degree, and then crack on with life.
But nowadays, business-wise, in your finish.
Yeah. So then, but these times I didn't have my business. By the way, when I started uni, I didn't have my business. But I was always thinking about something. Or, like, I always have the thoughts. But yeah, like for me, like uni was just another stepping stone. Because back then, when I get to, I said it before recently. When I got to after my 19th birthday, that's when I was like, okay, I need to start thinking about. That's when I started thinking about stuff like credit and all these things, like 18, 19. And then that's when I started thinking about like saving money properly, like ISAs and all them sort of things, like and how and
especially you
and what happens. What do you the things you need to do that will help you like secure credit score, like buy a house.
And it's true because I'm even saying in terms of business, like your business, this podcast is a business as well, but we're like family.
Like I've even started thinking about in the future, God willing, like how we'd like certain stuff, like in terms of like this podcast as well.
Me and Ben always said already, like, bro, thinking of opening our own studio, bro. Every day you want to be traveling, running out of space, like being able to chill and just be like, we're able to film on any time. But also, what I want to say quick, because I don't think time is
we still got a bit of time.
Yeah, what I wanted to say was even in terms of friendship, bro. Now as I get older, I gotta be careful what I associate myself with, bro.
Facts. I'm telling you.
But this is time. But
I never answer no caller IDs.
Shit, man. There's a second time.
Even sometimes I answer the no caller, and me and being the person be having a breathing contest. I'm like, listen, in my head, I'm thinking, listen, you called me on no caller, so you better answer.
It must be, but I'm not in trouble, bro. I don't know what I've done. It's like this, because fam, bro, and because this ties into what I want to say. You have to be careful your friends with, because you don't want to associate yourself with anybody. And the reason I mean that is everyone has a past, and in this world we live in now, bro, no one allows you to no one forgives you for what you've done in your past, especially when they see you doing good. But are you the same?
I'm the same person that,
bro.
That's what I said.
Guilty by association. Just said it. Man, good. Man, association. Bro, I don't.
Hey, J House. Hey, oh yeah. By the way, you were right. Remember, you said J House is coming to share.
I said it.
Yeah, man. And then obviously he posted the picture. He's in the studio.
I told the man the 20.
By the way, when he said that on the episode, this was before J House posted.
Before J House, so you
before
see
he
the
posted.
That comes out, But so, I know what's mad. People will say, "Hey Ben, I saw this is your boy." Like, no, but literally, they don't know how close you can be.
That's funny because I was even having. Like, I remember I was speaking to my friend, and obviously she knows the guys that I chill with, but then because me and her, like, we're really good friends, but obviously we've both been busy. When everyone enters the adult world, like you ain't really got time for each other like that. Yeah. So obviously we're having a little catch up. So she was thinking that I'm boys with certain man that I'm not really. I won't say we're still cool, but we're not, like, I wouldn't call them like my friends like that. Like we don't even speak like that, because obviously we both like have. You know the ones when you like grow people in a way and you just go in a separate path.
Separate paths, that happens. That's normal.
So she was like, it was funny because she was having a conversation. We're having a conversation. We're catching up. I was thinking, oh, how are you? How's this person that you're friends with? Or that person? She was like, oh yeah, I'm not really friends with that person no more. And then she was like, oh yeah, how's you and how's like, you know how girls are like, how's your little friends? Trying to be shady with it, but they're trying nice, yeah. So then she was like, oh yeah, how's your little friends? Then she'll be like, oh, have you how's so and so? Like, oh, and I'm thinking, I don't know how he is. Like, obviously, like, we don't really like, like, we don't really chill. We don't really chill together like that. And it's like the way like there's certain things that she was telling me, about in the past, that when she'd see that person with me, she'll be thinking like, raw, like, why am I even chilling with that person?
Story of my life.
That person's like to her, the person, and to be fair, what she was saying to a degree it made sense. It's like she thought that person was like a weirdo, like that person was like a quote unquote bum, innit? Yeah. Or she just didn't rate the person, like the way the person acts, does certain things, moves. Like she always used to think like, why am I even like chilling with this person?
If I tell you the story of my life, it's not until I left.
And don't get it twisted. Sorry to cut you off quickly. Yes, don't get it twisted. Like now, obviously, because I say I just saw who he was called. Who's that?
But I don't know, man. Listen.
Why you holding your hands?
I don't know. I'm not in trouble. Listen, let me just.
That person took that shit off call ID and then was like, let me call him my chest. But yeah, luckily in my situation, like the person knew me, so they know how I move and how I am. So then they knew that, okay, even though that person like that, I know that Benjamin's not like that. But sometimes a lot of people may not of that person, for example, the person that I was chilling with, and then think that, oh yeah, I'm probably on the same shit as them. Whereas everyone that knows,
because we all subconsciously judge. Like,
I do it.
Keep up, we all subconsciously.
I do it sometimes.
It wasn't until I left BA or sixth form, year 11, whatever. But it's like you know the type of people I used to chill with, innit?
I was about to comment, but go on.
Yeah, but there were certain names and brands where it was like, you know, back in the day.
I used to think a lot of them were like, I wasn't really like
ride or die. So, but back in the day, ride or die for us was like, oh, if you don't see your guy do it, then he didn't do it in your eyes, sort of thing. Yeah. But it's like I used to be like, bro, I was younger than him, which I was like, oh, but he ain't never done that to me, or like, if I ain't seen it in my own two eyes, I can't believe it. It wasn't until like after where, you know, when you go uni, you're more individual. And now people see for who you are. They're like, you know what, Stephen? You're actually a mad, calm guy. Like, I've always rated you, but because of so, like, when you used to chill with him, I couldn't really chat to you. Or like, I used to think, because I used to see you hang out with him, I was like, raw, what was he really like that? And I was hearing that the same people that I was even defending
were doing the matting.
They were doing the matting, but they were talking on my name, saying, no, Steve. And I was like,
that's what I'm saying.
Swear up. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because obviously when we're all younger, we just associate with people. Like we do, like even man them will do it with girls, whereby if you know, let's say there's a little crew of girls there, there's like 4 of them. If let's say 1, 2 of them are that get about, out of the little girl group, you automatically think that the whole group's like girls that like to get about and quote unquote hoes, as they say. Speaking.
It was always that bros before hoes type of
So like now I've gotten to the point whereby it's like even sometimes I might hear a story about a girl, but I always take it with a pinch of salt because I know guys lie. Guys lie. As much as we want to say girls,
I wouldn't even say lie, but we over exaggerate.
They over exaggerate. No, but sometimes guys will even lie about whether or not they've done a thing with a girl. Whereas sometimes they may have done a few bits and pieces, but really and truly they didn't really do anything like that.
They just had a battle
like,
crumb,
exactly. So it's mad how like, bro, the people that you're with. Well, it's true though.
No, I know,
because I'll be so real. I gotta keep 100. There's certain people that I've heard in the past whereby I'll hear story, this story, that story, and like all of a sudden, like sometimes, like for example, you hear the one story, then all of a sudden you've heard the one story, then this person will come out and say, oh yeah, that person did this. Then another person will say that person did this. Everyone's coming out and saying this person does this and this.
Do you know when I stopped that in? I think it was second year, sixth form.
Bro, it always used to happen in the school.
No, it was my first year because it was a year up. It was second year, sixth form. First year. We had an argument over a girl where I ended up punching the wall. I don't know if you remember this. And I missed a semi-final. Like, no, I didn't miss it. We had a semi-final EABL national championship. Yeah. It was in BA, so I broke my hand before the game. Yeah. But I still played it. We won. I still played well. But that's when I said, bro, this stuff ain't worth it. And you know what? Glory to God, like me and that boy, like he's like my brother. We're G's, like
yeah.
But we laugh about it. Like when people say like, "Oh, you might not still friends," because we're like, "But bro,
mature enough to understand."
Mature, like that stuff was so over a girl, over a girl that nowadays people don't even
rate like that.
So it's like
Who was the girl though? I'll bleep it.
That's
Her?
Literally.
You really put your hand over that?
Bro, no, but do you know the story?
No.
Long story short, but long story short, we were doing our thing.
So, do you want me to cut this?
That's calm. Long story short, we were chilling, you know, talking, and then boom, boom, boom. Next thing I know, she's done something.
Yeah.
But then I've heard through a third party, well, the equivalent.
That's what I'm saying. The grapevine. Sometimes the grapevine's contaminated.
And it was the worst, bro. And the person that told me, he's doing well. He's not even in the country anymore. But he was a moist guy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You can bleep his name out, but Gabriel. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh,
man.
He didn't he come our school in like. He didn't come. He wasn't the external. He was internal. We're talking about the internal, wasn't it?
Oh
yeah.
My man did it. So he's come through. He said, what? You know that so. And I'm like, but the fact you know means that this must be a known thing because you're not like.
Say quickly. Yeah. You know that's the reason why I didn't really like talk to a lot of man in BA because I could see that a lot of men were doing Chinese whisperers and they were gossiping a lot.
BA is the.
And the thing is, a lot of people smell the BO as well in the common room. As well, that's another thing. That's why. That's why if you saw me, you saw me with the same people.
Girls were dancing and there were fumes coming out. Bro, that's all I got to say.
And it was hot, wintertime, hot, steamy.
But
that's why I used to remember. I used to always chill on the vamp outside because that's why.
Well, the canisters.
Yeah. Which had nothing to do with me because I've never done a balloon in my life. But the funny thing is all the footballers that were doing all that.
Yeah, that's how they started losing. That's how the academy became rubbish.
Made the football academy shit,
because the academy was good before and then...
so nationally, no. Now it's nationally in the bin.
Oh, so when we left, we were winners. BA basketball, we were winners.
But that's because you lot flipping do Man City and get all the best talent.
No, we don't, bro. We just work hard, bro. They got all the man from the ghetto to the slums.
From the slums.
Bro, man was trying to do from Luton in year 10.
You man are doing Real Madrid. You're going to the favelas to get.
I don't think people understand my
What's his name, like Vinicius Junior and them, man.
Year 11, I was travelling from the favelas just to.
That's what I'm saying.
I woke up about 5 a.m.
You man are doing Real Madrid paying 40 mil.
No one can tell me about dedication. You don't know about dedication.
They need to get BA for tampering.
Tampering, bro.
You lot on tampering from that, yeah.
But
from like high school.
My man told me, and I said, my brother, are you sure? And he was smiling, so he knew this would get to me. And
that's what I'm saying.
So I was thinking, no.
You know that's like you
know what it is.
You know that's a bitch move though.
It is because
like the way like him doing that. That's what bitches do.
He knew that the fact he can because he wanted to have like a one up on because
that's weird though.
Whatever. So I've gone to my.
Is this first year, sixth form, second year?
This was first year because my boys.
Oh yeah.
So obviously he wouldn't have carried this up like we laugh about.
Yeah.
So I've got up to him now. I've seen the corner room, and I'm just like, bro. And this is I think why we're still friends to this day. I'm hot and I see him and I think when I go to him everyone's kind of clocked.
Angry, yeah.
Because I'm not, you know me, I'm not someone that's very angry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get angry. I'm a big teddy bear, but when I'm quiet, you would know, Steven.
Yeah.
Said, bro, like let's be real, bro. Like I'll go on in it.
Yeah.
Took me to the side. Everyone was watching. This was like by a corridor. And
I bet everyone got quiet. I bet everyone was
like, said, I can't lie, bro. This is what happened. Like he told me, and I was even like, I didn't know what to do because I wasn't expecting honesty. I was gonna lie to no, because obviously that's
I can't lie. I'm the type of person whereby, like, I told you already. I don't kiss and tell, so I would have told you no.
Yeah. But do you know what it is? I expected him not because like I said we were boys, but not because he didn't.
At that time, were you two boys?
We were boys, bro.
Oh, okay. If it's your boy, then I have to keep it 100.
No, so he told me.
If it's a random guy, then
he told me. So I was like, you know what? I respect you for telling me.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, oh, fuck. I was like, look down.
That's what I'm saying. See what I mean?
I turned around and I think it was like a concrete wall or something. Boom.
Is it?
Looked at my hand. I saw that pain. Like, you know when your knuckles are green?
Yeah. And then what? Like, were your fingers like?
My fingers.
Like, all like.
Yeah. I couldn't like move them.
Yeah.
But then I walked out. Like, you know that when that steam of anger just leaves you. I was just like, why did I just do that? I've got a game in 2 hours. You know?
The realization hit you.
And the thing is, this was when my first year, because it's 2 years in sixth form, first year don't normally play, like, because it's mostly the second year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it was
in the first team, innit? Yeah.
But because it was me had a select couple of first years that were really good to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I've been playing well. I'm about to start. I'm about to play big minutes. Why would I do this? So this is what I'm saying. Don't, like you said, don't let anyone
trick you out of your position. Don't let anyone trick you out of your position, bro.
And I was telling you. Bro, I ran to get ice. Everyone's like, Steven, you got to won't chat to anyone. Coach saw me and he knew there was something wrong because like I couldn't move. I kept doing this. Warm up to kitchen. He's like, you could, bro. I've never played on just like much pain, but the adrenaline took me through.
Yeah.
After man was bust up, but luckily the final was like 3 weeks later. All of this to say, listen, guy, everyone makes mistakes. Like you were saying.
Yeah, of course, we're all gonna make mistakes.
But it's like when you mature and you realize what's important, these things don't even matter.
Bro, I'm telling you.
But we're boys, we're G's. Like this is my. I would say he's my brother, fam.
Hey, so what was the girl saying after?
Well, she tried to lie about the whole thing. She tried to say that it wasn't that thing, and I was like, bro, he's admitted it to me.
Exactly. Like, so you really expect me to believe him over you?
And then the fact that she tried to come back to, she tried to spin the block, bro. She tried to be like, oh, it was a mistake. I didn't know I was doing it. It's because I thought that you weren't feeling me as.
I'm thinking like, if you just admitted it straight after,
do you know all things? Like I said, the truth comes to light because at first when it happened to me, you know, there was some people that laughed like, oh my day, Steven got.
Yeah.
But the people that knew the real situation, like couple, especially, and I had female friends, they were on my side. They were like, I told them this girl's scummy, innit? But a couple people were still friends with her because like they were like, oh whatever. But her scumness came to like, like no one rates that girl now. Like she's just a liar. Like when
I forgot what she looks like.
Bro, I don't even remember, bro. Like it's a blur, but it's. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
The name sounds familiar, but I know that she wasn't.
Oh, she was a serial liar, fam.
A lot of people used to lie. Oh my days, a lot of people.
It's crazy, man.
But quickly, I wanted to ask you, like, is gentrification bad? Do you think? Like, let's have an honest conversation there, because I was here to like, and it's gonna kind of lead on to my next thing, where in terms of certain words, certain trigger words, there's certain words that we associate with things that are negative, but at the same time, is it really negative? Like we spoke about it with like Young Thug and Gunna, like the whole around the case that obviously Gunna about how Young Thug's trying to prove that that YSL was not a gang, and I feel like when we hear the word gang, we automatically think something that's negative. Whereas a gang can just be a group of people.
Back gangs.
Yeah, so cool, going on to what I firstly said, that do you think, be honest, is gentrification bad?
I said 75% yes.
You think 75% negative?
75% yes. I believe some people use it in the wrong term, same as like, you know, when people say
like an area's been gentrified.
No, but I'm saying it to other words, you know, like when people say they're depressed when they could just be sad. Or like when people say like, they're being like discriminated where no, you did something wrong, so people are holding you accountable. Like,
Oh, that's that.
But I do feel like it's 75% bad. I'll do the why it's good first. Well, I feel like some people use it the wrong way. Where if an area is getting developed
and it's run down, like, it's a run down area.
Let's not lie. These are the same people that go on TikTok and make jokes like, "Oh, Wood Green stuck in 2005."
Yeah, the buildings are all mash up.
So I feel like again, people don't like change all the time. They used to with people like you, we don't.
And we're stuck in that mindset. We're stuck in a certain mindset.
Sometimes just because you have memories attached to places, you don't want to see it
change.
But why I say most of the time it's bad is because it's always in certain areas where black businesses, people are thriving or living off, and then they make it unaffordable, or they make it into a place where now, in a place where it's home to us, we feel out of place. So, for instance, now, certain areas where there are black-owned businesses, shops, hair shops, African shops, Caribbean shops, places you can just go do stuff.
No, all London in general, they're building these new build flats that are expensive.
That is expensive, empty because no one can afford them. Or now all of a sudden, there's Starbucks, Costas. Like, again, which is calm, but it's like, you're selling like tea and coffee for like $6. That's mad expensive. Where people used to get what? They could go in and get like rice and peas, drink, and a side for about £4 or £5, like affordable stuff.
No, rice and peas ain't affordable.
No, but back in the day,
I was gonna say.
So I'm trying to say where like they've brought stuff in, and let's be real.
Yeah.
Our demographic don't drink stuff like that.
Coffee. Yeah, people drink coffee.
No, not we don't go to Starbucks.
You're talking about aunties, bro.
No. This, bro.
Be realistic, bro. Not everyone.
This is now. You're
talking about back then.
I'm saying back in the day.
Coffee. Yeah. But you're talking about the past generations, though. I'm talking about now.
Yeah, but even now, we only do it because when we grew up, it was there. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I'm saying from before, it was kind of like we were driven out of communities where these things were new to us. We weren't. I'm saying
but that's because remember London's multicultural, so there's all different cultures. So because for example, coffee was brought here by what? This Turkish or tea? You know, like tea, like tea, like tea. So tea, all that stuff, herbal tea, Turkish,
even in
Asians.
terms of stuff like leisure, like centers being closed down for builds, for like new flats and new builds.
Yeah.
Or what? And then they say kids are on the streets. They got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that annoys me because it's like, okay, I understand.
But did you see when everyone talks about youth clubs, yeah? Did you ever go to a youth club?
No, I did.
Be honest. Oh, you did? I didn't go to one youth club. I'll be honest. So you know when sometimes people say youth clubs, yeah? Like sometimes I think, like, be honest,
yeah,
like
they just say something.
Like, I feel like people just say it just to sound good.
Politically
but
correct.
How many people actually are going to youth clubs?
No, but the only thing that became bad about youth clubs was there wasn't a sense of responsibility or like.
It was just there. It was just there, but no one actually ran it properly. It wasn't
no one ran it, or there was no set of rules as to like, okay, it's just a free for all. But you know the parties that where people say, oh, don't invite the ops, and everyone ended up coming. But to me, I went to a youth club after school, or I went to orchestra because I played drums. I had after school extracurricular stuff.
Don't get it twisted. I went to the after school clubs. I went to holiday clubs as well.
Yeah, so man went to that, and it helped because for me, when other people were just up, because being black, I was never allowed to play out, bro. It wasn't a thing you could come to my house and say, oh yeah.
I was at holiday clubs. Yeah. I tell people already. Yeah, I wasn't allowed outside until I was 18. I've said it here before.
Even now, sometimes my mom's on.
When I was now I can just go out, but still, but I was only allowed to ride my bike on my road.
Literally,
so I wasn't allowed to where you could see me. So
for me, it wasn't a thing. So when I grew up, and I'll be honest, it did help me stay away from certain stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. If I'm keeping it 100, if I'm keeping it 100, when I was at holiday clubs during the summer holidays, like I'd always be hearing the madnesses of what's happening. But then I'll be at holiday clubs, and it's crazy because I always talk about my journey and that. For example, me being on that holiday club that led me into doing coaching, and then the coaching that led me into doing PE teaching, which is it all kind of contributed. Exactly. It all contributed to what I'm doing now. So
I think the final take on it is when you're gentrifying. My issue is look at the demographic, look at the community you're going into, and still see, even with the upgrades, how can you involve them? My issue with gentrification is you're going into places, changing it, rebuilding it, updating it, which is needed, but you're not looking at the community you're going into. You're making them feel alienated from their own spaces. So, like you said, bro, when you're young, we're restless. Everyone
wants to do something.
So now you got to give them something to do. You got to give them a place. And some of the times, it's just, bro, we were at the right place at the right time. Yeah. We could easily be where they were, bro.
Yeah, 100. We just happen to be born in the right sort of family that's literally well set out. Some people haven't had that privilege.
Listen, you know them drive like rest in peace, Damilolo, that boy that got killed.
Yeah.
Like we were just in the right place,
right area,
bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. It's
at the same time, you even hear mad stories now whereby people they're leaving their child a nanny or whatever, and then the child's getting I don't know, like the nanny kills the child or whatever.
Or sometimes they kidnap them.
Yeah, they kidnap them. All this stuff. So
it's crazy, bro.
You don't know what people are doing behind closed doors in a way.
They might even they're making sponge cake in a bathtub in the pandemic. Bro, that was a sad timing though.
Oh no, that was a sad timing. That takes me to another thing, because every time I keep hearing you say it, because I saw the comment. Every time, everyone knows Steven. Every time he's always referring to party food. Stop eating at every party, bro. It's not good. You're saying this about but you don't know how they because don't.
But when I go to parties,
because not every, let's be real.
Caterer, I'll ask her who
no, yeah, cool. But that's okay, cool. But a lot of the time, my mum, like, we don't know who's made the food, so we don't even eat it like that. Because you got to keep it 100. A lot of these aunties, their hygiene shit. I'll keep it 100. Their hygiene's not the best.
The most I eat is chin chin still. You know the chin chin on the table that they give.
Yeah, but even that, like I'll just have drink. Because drink's the most reliable.
The long chin chin or the short chin chin?
You've asked me this before. The short one, the long one. What is even? There
was one time. Is it me? There was a long spicy chin chin. Am I bugging?
Are you sure you're not forgetting? Are you not getting that mixed up with the spicy plantain chips?
No, there's a spicy chin in the comment. No. But yeah, put this in the real. There's a spicy chin. It's meaty though. Like, I had it once and I was like, don't ever think this.
Nah, I ain't had that. What, was that in a party? That was definitely in a party.
Bro,
you eat too much in parties, man. Stop eating in parties, bro.
And I was like, you know when you like when you blend something and then it tastes like onion and ginger and Maggie.
Onion, ginger, and Maggie.
You know when you blend something, you're trying to make like a milkshake.
I'm trying to even taste it in my mouth because I can't imagine that taste.
No, but you know when you're trying to make a smoothie at home, but
what? You put too much ginger in it?
No. You made a smoothie at home, but you know because your mum uses that same blender to cook.
So the aroma of the onions.
Yes, I was expecting something when I ate the chin, and then I was like, hey, yo, this is spicy. I was like, yo.
But nah, man, stop eating in parties. Because you keep telling me party-fied rice. Who even eats party-fied rice?
The people agreed with me in the comments. Mac and cheese is better than fried rice. Even people popped up to the story and told me, bro, Ben, it's okay.
I didn't see them people, so them people don't exist.
Them
people don't exist. Unless you comment in the comment section, whatever you said is irrelevant. Nah, facts. Comment in the comment section, otherwise, don't comment at all.
Yeah, man.
For real. But yeah, that's episode 23.
23 reps.
I need to shoot.
Yeah,
subscribe, comment,
share.
We're almost on 100 subscribers.
Follow the TikTok, please. Yeah. Follow the Instagram. And comment. We want to hear your thoughts, man. Don't just send it to me. Like, let the world see. Stop being scared.
For real, man. For real, man. I still can't believe that story that I said on TikTok.
But I told you, Ben, yours was crazy, fam.
No, I didn't expect that, you know. I'm still getting used to like that sort of stuff happening. Even the one like, but I'm still hoping that the podcast TikTok like blows even more though.
No, for sure, we'll get.
Because for some reason my TikTok shouldn't be having more followers than the podcast.
Consistency. All right, that's all right.
But yeah, that's episode 23, man. We're out.